Honorable member, sit down. Honorable member, sit down. Honorable member, you may take a seat. Thank you. Honorable members, we're not going to have this behavior. That was not a point of order. And honorable member, you have this thing of saying you are raising point of orders, and you come here, you don't raise point of orders. Maybe as a way of public participation and the legislature moving forward, before these sittings are held, there must be educational programs to assist people who are going to form part of provincial legislature, youth parliament, on what is a point of order, what is point of information, what is point of correction. Because we can't be having such points raised. You cannot say you are raising a point of order and you are coming here with a debate. Really now, honorable members. I saw hands, honorable members. That was not a point of order, that was a debate. If you say you are raising a point of order, then you give your point of order, you don't come with a debate. Honorable Masite, you may continue. Honorable members, order. Honorable member Masite.
As the ANC.
Honorable Masite. Honorable members, I'm the presiding officer here. And as such, I don't think I ever asked for assistance. I can see when their hands are raised, and as such, I shall recognize them. And if there is if I need an assistance, I have a co-chair here who's more than willing and very effective to assist me if their hands are raised. You may lower your hand, honorable member. You are not noted. Honorable Masite, you may take to the podium.
As the ANC, we support and endorse the Free State Provincial Youth Parliament report analysis, while we acknowledge that a lot still needs to be addressed based on unemployment, poverty and inequality, drugs, gender-based violence and crime, lack of skills.
Honorable Masite, the time is up.
Thank you.
Honorable members, there's no need when the time is up, and I said I'm the presiding officer here. There's time there on the screen there on the wall. I can see clearly, honorable members. No one is talking to you now at the back. So I can tell when the time is up, and I'll inform the speaker on the podium to take their seat. Honorable member, which state is the only one, I believe? Honorable Masite, not be threatening other members in the House. May you kindly withdraw that you are going to deal with other members.
I was there addressing issues of young people. I never threatened any member. Therefore, I cannot withdraw what I said.
Honorable Mahapi feels threatened by you, Honorable Masite. I don't know what she said to him, but Honorable Mahapi, Honorable Masite says he didn't threaten you. Honorable Mahapi, Honorable Masite, this matter will be dealt with by the leaders of the delegation. Can we please stop threatening other members if such is happening? We're not going to deal with anyone here. We're discussing issues of young people, honorable members. And I was hoping that, and I'm hopeful that all of us are taking this session as serious as it is. So thank you. No, honorable member, I'm not going to note you. Honorable member, I just made a ruling on that. Were you not listening to me, honorable member? Were you not listening? Okay, thank you very much. Moving with our program, honorable members, we are going to call on to the podium Honorable Boa, and I hope I'm pronouncing the surname correctly, from the DA to, apologies, honorable members, we are going to call on Honorable Mdingani from the Economic Freedom Fighters.
To the Honorable Speaker, Nganga Nitzibazayo, I am Sisanda Mdingani. I am a member of the Economic Freedom Fighters. Mine is going to be short and precise. Being a woman in South Africa makes it very difficult for one to survive. As a woman, we fight almost everything in this lifetime. If not for our lives, it is equal opportunities and benefits as men, patriarchy and sexism. Let us take note that over the past 20 years, women get exposed to suffering and got suffering to the neoliberal reality. The cruelty of triple oppression that is based on race, class, and gender, in particular black women, have yet not been dismantled. When patriarchy and sexism are at its peak in our societies, as the EFF we realize that young black women become at the firing line of gender-based violence. For instance, in Free State, Mangaung at Base Vatet, a 69-year-old woman was found.
Honorable Divet, let me just question you again. I said when you have a point of order, you raise your hand and I will note you. Is that a point of order?
Yes.
On what the speaker is saying?
Yes.
All right.
Speaker, can a member take a question?
Honorable Mdingani, can you take a question?
I think. No, I think the question was directed to you. It's your house, you can make the ruling. Thank you.
No, I don't think we are going to allow you to ask that question, Honorable Divet. Honorable Mdingani, you may continue.
As I was saying that when patriarchy and sexism are at its peak in our societies, as the EFF we realize that young black women become at the firing line of gender-based violence. For instance, in Free State, at Base Water, a 69-year-old woman was found murdered in her house, and in communities and institutions of higher learning, young women are victims of rape, and institutional management will protect their reputation at the expense of victims, which after it leads to secondary victimization. Free State as a province fails to give all the necessary support to the victims of gender-based violence. And the social department admitted that indeed there is a shortage of shelter for gender-based violence in the province at large. As the EFF, we therefore propose that there should be a safe house for the victims of gender-based violence. This actually proves that there is no sense of urgency coming to the matters of gender-based violence in the province, taking the slow process for justice to take its course. As the EFF, ours is to resolve that the liberation of women should happen in different ways of interventions. For instance, women should be prioritized when it comes to the economic emancipation benefits on a provincial level and of course nationwide. Women in South Africa are economically vulnerable and there are high rates of unemployment and poverty. As women, educated we are, till today, under the so-called democracy and freedom fought so hard by our fallen heroes and heroines of the African National Congress, we still fight for equal opportunities and gender balance when coming to the sector of the economy. Unemployment by industry and gender in Free State, less women, about 345,000 were employed than men. There were 358,000 across all industries. Despite this, the employment gender gap in the province narrowing. However, women are still relatively scarce within the male-dominated industries such as mining, construction, and transport. As the EFF, we want the liberation of women to be promoted and protected with close monitoring towards the implementation in order. We, as women, we are going to pilot a woman-piloted PEPELA and needs to be filled up every position necessary. As the EFF, we believe that there should be 50% representation in all aspects of economic benefit, political participation, and so forth. Looking at the level of unemployment rate in the province, which leads to the worsening of socio-economic issues issues like poverty and crime that are already in existence. The Free State official unemployment rate grew by 2.2 percentage points in 2022, 35.6% in 2021. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Dingane. Hopefully going forward there won't be any point of orders when other speakers are also speaking. We are going to have our next speaker from the TA, Honorable Bowa, and I apologize if I'm pronouncing your surname incorrectly.
Good morning, everybody. Speaker, Deputy Speaker, Speaker of the Free State, members of the provincial legislature, our MECs that are still here, I see a few of them, and my fellow brothers and sisters. I hope that our MEC, Honorable Brown, is still here today, that she said there's a lack of communication, where we as youth would say that yes, there is indeed. Because if I look around here, it's only us participating in this country here. If you go on TikTok now, you see a hashtag Amapiano. Why is the hashtag Future Parliament? I'm not saying youth, because when we say youth, we see each other as young ones and we're being suppressed as we were suppressed yesterday. But I want to say that we are the future. That's why I say we're the future Parliament of the Free State. I don't see it trending on TikTok or on Facebook. And I wish there was better communication there all. But let me start. I'm going to emphasize more on the educational sector. What I feel the education in the Free State has let us down as a province. Punctuality at first at hand here, we see that we're working on time here. It says a lot about what people think about the youth, or the young, or the future of the Free State. It has never taken place, or I've never seen it taking place in Parliament or any national body, where we're not even punctual with us. Look at the time, look at the progress, we're not on time. And yes, my fellow brothers and sisters, and elders yesterday, I note that yes, some of my brothers and sisters have also been late. However, where have you been? We've been sitting here, we've been waiting, and from 1976, I hear people saying that we're raising the voice of the youth. I don't think there's a fight to fight anymore. We can't be fighting to be heard anymore. We have to implement. The same program in front of you guys from 2021, there's a number of resolutions, but if you look at the right hand side, there's a number outstanding to these that are in process. I'm standing here as Honorable Councillor Bowen from the DA. Yes, I'm young, yes, I'm a councillor, yes, I'm going to push forward in this country. As I start, I don't even think on